Alright guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be an interesting video. I'm going to be ranking every single Fortnite season in my opinion, from my experiences in that season and how I played and how much I just generally enjoyed it. So let's just get right to it. I did scramble all of the seasons here, by the way, they're all in random order. But anyway, we're starting off with Chapter 5 Season 4. This season, man, this season, it had a problem. The updates were amazing. The LTM that was added was not good at all. We didn't get the old mythics back. I felt like it was just the worst version of the original Marvel season that we got. The Iron Man update was nowhere near as good as the original one, which again, I hate comparing like those two seasons, but it's hard not to, considering that was the first Marvel season. And the way Doom went out, that live event was really good, right, on its own. Everyone thought, including myself, thought that Doom was going to come back. Like, there's no, I mean, apparently he might be coming back with like some like other collab. But like the way they sent him off was crazy. Like they set him up to be a crazy villain with like all of those corpses on the map, Galactus in the ocean, and all those trophies that he collected from eliminating people. Bro, this season wasn't very good. And the shotgun, the Sovereign shotgun, worst shotgun we've ever got in the game. The POIs though, they were fantastic. Oh my god, were they so good. But playing in this season felt so hard. I literally don't even think I got a single public game win. It was ridiculous. It just felt so random, especially with the weapons. This season had so much potential, and the Prelude event at the end was just so bad. But I wouldn't say it's a naturally hot. Again, this is my opinion, right? But there has been no bad seasons in my opinion. There's been worse ones, 110%. But I'm going to go ahead and put this in C for now. I might change things around, but we will see. Oh, Chapter 3, Season 3. This one is interesting. This season started off so strong, it's crazy. The map changes, the weapons, we had so much stuff. So many things that I wished to get in the game, we got. It's very small things, but like if you are follow this channel, we finally got XP for campfires. We got XP for breaking slurp barrels, opening cash registers, opening those coolers. There was a lot of things which I was really happy with in this season. This was probably when my streaming career was at its peak. I was averaging about 350 every single stream. I was streaming almost every day, even with it being the hottest time ever in the UK recorded. This was a really fun season, but then it did kind of drag on a bit. I feel like, I don't know what it was, but there was some updates that just felt so boring. I don't know, I don't even remember what it was. I gotta look back at it, but I remember it dragging on. But this was the first season since Chapter 2 Season 2, I think, that I rated 10 out of 10 when it first came out. I think it's gonna have to be an A. It was a really good season. There was loads of cool stuff in this. Chapter 2 Season 3. This season's battle pass was so damn good. We had so many map changes. The whole map flooded. It was changing every week. We got the summer update. I don't remember much about this one, but I remember we got that pack with Unpeely and Zoe and all that, and then we got the cars update added. This season was so good. I wouldn't say it's as good as like Chapter 2 Season 2, so I'm going to put that at the front of A tier. Chapter 4 Season 2. Man, this season's gameplay was so good. Here's the thing, I think it was the storyline and the POIs. The POIs were not it. I did not like the map changes. They looked cool at the start. Mega City looks awesome in the trailers, but it just really was not good at all. It was completely empty. All of Mega City. It was cool to look at. The graphics during the day looked terrible in Mega City though. It was just a massive POI and completely empty. If that doesn't make any sense, but it was so weird. We got the bikes. We got some really cool weapons. In my opinion, the best shotgun apart from the pump, the Havoc pump. Really good shotgun. Really good weapons. The Katana blade. Kinetic blade, whatever it was called. It was a really good season, but it was lacking a lot of things in there. I am going to put this one the end of A, and I don't know if I'll change this because I feel like it was a good season, but then not, you know what I mean? It was nothing compared to the next one, Chapter 4 Season 1. This, in my opinion, was the best Season 1 season of all time. Even though we got the worst event of all time, well, second worst event, third worst event maybe, Fracture. This season made up to it. The storyline was really good, and Mega completely ruined it, by the way, but the storyline was so good. The map. Oh my god, was the map so fun. I was having so much fun in this season. My content was doing really well, my streams, it was really good. I managed to get level 1000 again for the first time after a year, which we didn't think was going to be possible again. So many amazing things added in this season. We got the Falcon, we got the hammer, we got the shield. There's this season and one other season I'll get to. Oh, it's actually the one after, Chapter 2 Season 7. These two seasons had the best items ever added. We got so many unique items added. And Chapter 4 Season 1, man, I don't even think I can name one bad thing about it. We got the new Battle Pass UI update, the whole new system. We got the mid-season drops. Man, this season is going to be the first S tier, guys. Chapter 4 Season 1 was absolutely amazing. Chapter 2 Season 7, again, this is like these two seasons here again. Like, I know it was a good season, but I didn't really have fun at the time playing it. Like, I look back and it was a really good season. This season start was terrible. The start of this season was not good. The XP system was so bad in this season, from what I remember. The quick challenge, they were just really crap, especially for like all the methods we had to do. It was pretty crap, I'm not gonna lie. We had the new Battle Pass UI update, which was cool. And I know this season was good, but I remember the map changes being terrible. I don't remember what the map changes were exactly. We got Corny Complex, we got those like IO outposts in that weird middle part. I'm gonna put it here. The Skyfire event was absolutely amazing. The biggest plot twist in all of Fortnite history for sure. Definitely is such a good event. The reveal of the cube coming back was just so good. Dr. Sloan, the Battle Pass was really good. Chapter 2 Season 4. I did not watch Marvel at the time. Didn't have a clue about it. Well, I guess I had a clue a bit. Kind of. I knew who they were, the characters. Like, I knew who Iron Man and Wolverine was and Spider-Man, whatever. This season, I would have enjoyed it so much more if I did know Marvel, right? But this season was incredible. I loved the season. It was the fact that it started off with like no map changes. But then a week later, we got probably the biggest mid-season update of all time with that massive chunk of land coming in. That was insane. The Battle Pass skins, again, I didn't even know who they were. But the cosmetics were so good. The Battle Pass UI, it was all amazing. I don't think I can name a bad thing about the season. The LTMs were amazing. I really don't know if I can name anything bad about this season. I think I gotta put it here. I think this is a good ranking. I gotta put that before vibing. Chapter 5 season remix, whatever it's called, the last season. The Prelude event, man, was the worst piece of crap I've ever watched in my entire life. That was the most that was so awkward and embarrassing. They ruined my favorite chapter. It was scattered with bots, bro, as well. I tried. There were parts that I enjoyed, but again, it was the same parts of Chapter 2. It just felt like Chapter 2 again. But like the rapper, I hate rappers. I hate rap music, and they mixed my favorite chapter, some of my favorite moments in Fortnite with the worst thing I hate. And the bots were awful. The mythics were ridiculously OP for no reason. Like if you ran into someone with the minigun, you had no chance. This is my first season in D tier. Again, I'm not saying it was a bad season, but it was my least favorite. I did not have as much fun. And it's sad that the last two seasons were ranked this low, but it is unfortunate. Chapter 3 Season 2. This season, I spent most of the time in imposters, so I don't remember playing like actual games where it got 0 build, but I remember being a bit disappointed with the season, but that was my only problem because there was so much hype for the season, like mech and the monster coming back. The mech did come back, but there was so much hype, it was crazy, and it was just let down because I thought it was going to happen, which I was stupid obviously for that. But the live event, this was the first event that didn't feel right to me, the collision event. It was amazing looking back at it, it was so good, but it just felt too quick, too fast. And actually looking back, it wasn't actually like that shorter than any of the other events. But then we got the Zero War comics, which explained a lot more things, and I was like, so that's why the event felt like rushed and like skipped over. But then it was after this event when the storyline just went all weird. The storyline is still here, but it's just like gone different directions, and it's really confusing. But this season, I'll probably put it in front of Vibin. Do I put it? Yeah, I'll put it in front of Vibin for the storyline and all that too. But yeah, I think that's a good spot. I'll put it in A. Chapter 2, Season 2. You already know this is going straight in S tier. I don't even need to say anything right now, but this was so good. The Battle Pass UI, the weapons, the best Battle Pass of all time. I only say one thing. Level 350 Golden Peony. This was the most fun I've ever had in Fortnite, I think, right? The most I've ever played too. The season did drag on, but I was grateful for it because I got Golden PD because of it. It was a really damn good season, man. I can't name anything bad about it, I don't think, apart from maybe XP being a bit too hard. Like, I had to play a lot to get Golden PD, but again, that's what makes the skin special and like rare, you know? So yeah, it's gonna be at the front of S tier for now, for sure. That's when I started making YouTube videos. That's when I started grinding XP. There's a lot of things in that. Okay, our first Chapter 1 season, Chapter 1 Season 3. This is the season where I first started playing, and I remember I was having so much fun, but I was just always dying. I remember hiding in bushes, just hiding where I can. This was amazing. Nothing can beat this feeling, but we've obviously had better seasons. Like, we've had much more content. That there's so many it's just facts, because the game has improved so much. But man, I did have lots of fun in this season. This was before skill-based matchmaking too. This is what I loved about chapter 1. No skill-based matchmaking. This was what's so good about chapter 1, that it actually made wins feel so rewarding. This one is going to be hard to rank. I think I might put it in B. Here it might be a good spot for season 3. Chapter 2, season 5, man, this season is so underrated. But let me tell you this, the struggles at the beginning of the season were crazy. There were so many glitches, it was almost unplayable. It was unplayable. The loading screen glitch, and if you went on the compete tab for some reason, it was completely freeze your game and you couldn't touch anything. There was a crazy XP glitch at the beginning, which I was upset about, because I bought 100 tiers for the first time. My streams wouldn't work because of the loading screen glitch. The only way to fix it was to restart your game, and because my stream, this is when I first started streaming, when I restarted my game, it would just crash my stream. I had a lot of issues at the beginning, but you got to appreciate the storyline in this season, the battle pass, the map changes, man. People forget, we had so many things added in this season, which are a huge part of Fortnite now. We got the bounty boards, we got NPCs, we got gold, we got interactive NPC quest lines and story quests and stuff. It was crazy. You know what? I think it's gonna beat season 3. I think it just beat season 3 and it's going there. This is when my channel started bringing in consistent views, and I still make like similar videos that I did in season 5 to this day. Next is the new season, chapter 6, season 1. This season so far is the best season we've ever had, apart from season 2. It's too early to decide, so I don't know if I'm going to rank this. I'm not sure. You know what, screw it. I'm going to put it in S tier. So far, it is, for sure. But that might change. I mean, just because of Godzilla alone, holy crap, is it going to be at the front. I think this season might be better than season 2, in my opinion. I'm not even joking. This season feels so much more full. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but there's just... so far, but again, the story is really good. Battle Pass skins, S tier, #1 spot. So far, this season, they've done a damn good job. We've got so many sick stuff in the game right now. I don't care what anyone says, okay? This might be the best season of all time. Chapter 1, Season 7, the Christmas vibes of the season. I remember when Creative came out, and I was so upset when you had to get the Battle Pass, because I didn't spend any money on the game this time, by the way. I was known in my friend group as the default skin. The planes, nothing will beat the planes during Christmas time. Going frosty flights and playing playground mode and destroying tilted towers. That's what I would always do. This was so... I loved the planes so much. They were so fun. They really changed the game completely. I just always was flying around in them. I don't think this was the best Christmas season, but it is definitely up there. I don't think it was better than season 5. I'm going to put season 7 there. Next, chapter 1, season 2. I don't play this season. Obviously, I get the vibes completely. I've seen loads of videos about it. So I'm going to put that in B for now. First, B season. I already know people are going to be mad at this. But chapter 1, season 6. This battle pass, man. I wish I got this one so bad. This... battle pass, especially the Grim Fable skin, that whole set is so good. Did not really play this season. I didn't watch the events. The Fortnite Mares event was pretty good. I think this will also have to be in B tier, but in front of season 2. Again, I don't really remember too much about it. Chapter 4, season 4. This season started off really good. I feel like this was consistent throughout the whole season, but the only problem that I had with this was that it was a watered down version of season 2. There were definitely improvements for sure in certain things, but the POIs, they were really good. The vaults, but all 3 of them around the map, or 4, they all felt the same to me, and it didn't really matter because all the mythics and vaults or whatever, they were all the same. They killed off Kado Fawn like that. Like, what the hell? That to me, I think was the last straw in a way. No, the big bang was the last straw. This, like, I was already confused and upset with the story in season 2, 3, 4, but then that was like, what the hell, Epic? Like, really? But let me tell you this, I remember the beginning of the season, I had never had so much adrenaline and motivation in my life. I did again this season. I feel like I've got it back a bit, but oh my god, was I on it in this season. I think it just beats vibing for me. I don't think it beats Resistance. Chapter 1, Season 8. Man, this was the first season I went full out playing the game every day with my friends. It was all the time I was like the season before I was playing it, but not every day. This was the first Battle Pass I got because of the free challenges. I don't think if those quests were ever free for the Battle Pass, I would have never got the Battle Pass. I would have never been this... Maybe I would have been playing the game, but I don't know, that battle pass, like, I feel like I had to play. Like, this was a crazy chance. This was probably peak chapter 1. I feel like this has to go in A. I think it belongs at the very front of A, though, for sure. Chapter 1, Season 1. This was the game started, and it's what gave the game the popularity. But again, I didn't really play this, and I know it was definitely worse than Season 2, because, you know, every season improves, really. But, so I'm going to put it last of B. For now. Chapter 2, Season 8. This was the first season I was allowed to go full out grinding. I was given that season to be able to make YouTube a full-time thing, and like, well, and I succeeded like crazy this season. Like, I blew up like crazy. The map changes though, those orange splodges, like, what the hell, epic. Like, really? Like, in the Skyfire event, we saw everything getting destroyed. I mean, there was a few map changes which added up to the event, but like, it was not good. The storyline, the cubes going around the map, it was so cool, and we got the best event in all of history, the end of Chapter 2. This was not good to say goodbye to Chapter 2. Like, I wasn't saying it was the best because we were leaving Chapter 2, but the story, the plot twists, if we didn't get spoiled with the island flipping in that one trailer, because I saw that, by the way, if we didn't get spoiled by that, man, would that have been the most insane thing of all time, watching that and seeing that. Holy crap. This event was the best event of all time, so it's going to go there. Chapter 3, Season 1. This season, the vibes in this season, I know this season was just absolutely amazing, right? But I took a break in this season after Season 8, and I spent most of my time in Imposters, but oh my god, were the Christmas vibes amazing during this time. We got some of the best skins. Oh my, the Christmas vibes, man, absolutely amazing. The battle pass, the foundation, storyline, the map in this season was the best map we ever got, in my opinion, at the time. But by the end of the chapter, the map was just crap. Here, this is a good spot. I'm happy with it being here. Just before Season 5 and Season 7. Chapter 4, Season 3, Wilds. Why was this season hated? Why? I didn't know it was hated until like a few months after, when I saw a Twitter post saying which was the worst Season 3 or whatever, and everyone was saying this one. Like, what was wrong with this season? This season, the hype for it was insane. I loved this season. The map changes were amazing. The skins were also amazing. The map changes, again, amazing. The raptors, the raptor eggs, the mud, the vines, the secret ruin vaults, the mythics, the boomerang. Was it the boomerang? Yeah, we got the boomerang, we got the mammoth pistol, we got the repeater rifle, whatever it was called, explosive rifle. The only bad thing that I can remember was the summer event. Oh my god, that was awful. But at least we got a trailer and we got a couple rewards. But this was not it for summer. That was not it. I think that is where it draws the mark. Then I feel like Season 8. You know what? Yes, it was. It was. Wrecked. Again, another Season 3 season which was hated for no reason. This was amazing. Until the nerfs. The nerfs happened, and then everything wasn't as fun anymore. And the updates. The updates, they were not very good. We got the tri-beam laser, which was probably the worst thing ever added to the game. It had 10 bullets. You could not hit your shots of it, and it did like 20 damage. Never again do something like that again, okay? Oh my god, the beginning, I had so much fun. I was playing with Clark on his stream, and we had so much fun. I wasn't even getting any kills, but just driving around and using the mods. This changed Fortnite, and this is how a new season should start, in my opinion. It should completely change the whole theme of it. I didn't think the nitro fists were that OP. When bots used them, they were crazy with it, but like, I don't think that was a problem with it. The bosses, the mythics, the medallions, I thought it was really good. Just again, the only problem was that the summer event, there was a few problems actually. The summer event, it was weird. All I remember was that we got reload, which was before the summer event, so I don't even know if that counts. But we had that for the summer. The Cybertruck and that sort of like summer event. We did get the rocket racing season, and that was a hell of a good time. This season would have been really high up if it wasn't for the updates in it. I feel like it might be higher than Wilds. I feel like it might. I think it's going to be after. I think I enjoyed Wrecked more. Chapter 2, Season 1. People always hate on this season, and it really, really annoys me that we had no updates. Yes, the season was the longest season of all time, but the updates were the best updates we've ever gotten in all of history of Fortnite, okay? Let me name you some of the updates we got. We got the harpoon gun and side grade and split screen in one update. I remember that. That was really cool. I personally liked it. It made fishing much more fun. Side grading was a really cool feature, and split screen, I was excited for that. I never used it, but I was excited for that for people who only had one console. I thought that was a really good update. But let me tell you this, the Fortnitemares update. Oh my god, was this just absolutely incredible. incredible. I remember having to play those creative maps to complete those challenges. I know people complain about doing creative maps now, which, yeah, I get that, but this was the first time it happened, and it felt so cool playing all these cool maps. And I remember having to find these coins. We had the Storm King LTM, the middle of the map changed, and we had the Storm King come out. That was probably my favorite Halloween of all time. I'm probably going to put this at the front of B, I think. I'm going to change my mind. This is the first time I'm changing it, okay? Front of B, better than these seasons. And I'm going to probably put season 2 at the front. The Winterfest update. We got the first Winterfest event with the interactive cabin, the presents every day. We also had the best and the only Valentine's event. We had those defuse the bombs or something. I forgot what it was called. The Love and War event. It was so good. This was so fun playing and grinding out. The only problem, I guess, was it was a long season. Was it better than all of these seasons? Yes, it's going all the way up. Was it better than season 3? Yes. Was it better than season 5? Yes. I think it probably goes... I think it goes here behind season 8. This season was absolutely amazing. Loved it so much. Had so much fun in this season. Chapter 1, season 5. I don't remember having any memories in this season. I remember thinking the cube was like weird and like what the hell is... What is Epic doing? I feel like this was when Fortnite started to get like really crazy and people started sweating and all that crap. And I don't really have too much to say about this season. Apparently this was the 1 year anniversary update as well. I don't remember that at all. I don't have any memories in this season, really. Yeah, I think that's a good spot to put it right there. Before season 6, after season 1. I think that's pretty good. Chapter 1, season 9. This season was so good. Best summer event of all time. The skins, the loading screens, the rewards. 14 days of summer. I remember watching like this YouTuber who revealed all the rewards. And I was like freaking out. The LTM's coming back. Unbolted weapons every day. Nothing can beat this. The futuristic vibe, the battle pass, the dual pickaxes, the live event, the map changes. Oh my god, the loot pool. I can go on forever. This was an S tier season. I think this is a good spot. I think there. Nothing bad in this season that I remember. Chapter 3, season 4. This season, man, it was cool. There were so many awesome ideas. The weapons. There were so many awesome ideas, and it really did feel like a new season, and it was fun. But the Fracture event. The Fortnite Mares event. So many missed opportunities. The Herald should have been a big part, a huge part of the Fortnite Mares update. Nothing happened with her until the end of the season when she all of a sudden started moving or whatever. Like, it was a really good season, really good battle pass, but this one's hard to rank. I did not like the map changes in this season. They made the map disgusting, I'm sorry, but making the 0 point biome orange and then the chrome, like, the map looked hideous after this. It just looked hideous. It really did. I am going to put this I'll probably put it in A. I feel like A is a good spot. I am going to put it last of A, I think. I enjoyed it less than Mega. Chapter 1, Season X. Holy crap. This season was also underrated. The Brutes, I had so much fun with the Brutes. Using them and hiding from them. We had so much stuff in this season. We had the Rift Zones, things changing mid-game, and hiding from the Brutes. I got my first solo win with the Brutes. It was 11 kills, I remember. 11 kill win. And I was freaking out, and I went downstairs and I shouted for my mum. I love this. Battle Pass. Someone like me who didn't get the older battle passes, I love this so much. I got a chance to use those iconic characters. Loved it so much. I really don't think I can name a bad thing about the season at all. Apart from maybe the map changes at the beginning. If you look at the start of Season X to the end, you'll see how insane it was. The end event, mind-blowing. I think it goes after Season 3 before Chapter 2 Season 1. I think here is a good spot. Chapter 4 Season OG. This season, I remember it was cool being on the old map, but it just didn't compare to the maps we have now. I'm sorry. At the time, Chapter 1 was amazing, but now it's just not as good. It was cool going back, the skins were cool, but the updates were weird. Like the Big Bang event was weird when the cube randomly disappeared. We didn't get any lore. Like the Big Bang event was the last straw for me for storyline. It was a good season, but it's hard to picture any good memories in it. I do remember the vibes in that season. I remember the nostalgia. I get it, right? I just compare it to Chapter 1 much. I just love Chapter 1 so much more than this. I really do. I hate to do this, but I feel like I'm probably going to put it last of B. It doesn't beat the Chapter 1 seasons. Chapter 1 Season 4. This season was cool. Storyline was crazy. This was probably peak early Chapter 1 for me. I remember playing this a lot. So for that reason, I feel like it was better than Season 3, but not better than Season 7. So I'll put it there. Chapter 5 Season 1. The weakest first season to a chapter of all time. Amazing start, amazing battle pass, amazing map changes, but there was no updates. The Winterfest, worst Winterfest we ever had, 2023, not it. 4 events. Really good season, but there was no updates for 46 days. And the update we got was a cardboard box, which was already in the game, by the way. It was just reskinned for the secret skin, which I didn't even know who Blood was. It was called, like, Solid Snake, I think it was. It was from a game, I think. Peter Griffin, W. New Jonesy skin, W. Storyline, I hated it. But by the end of Chapter 5, I appreciate it a lot more, because it was building up to something really cool, the society and all that. But this season, it was a good season, but it was my least favourite Chapter 1 season. I will probably put this for Mega. I don't think it beats Mega. Now I'm thinking about re-putting Mega somewhere. I am going to change it. I am going to move Mega. I think it just beats Wilds, actually. I can't believe I'm changing it. This is really, like, crazy to me. But yeah, I'm not looking at this and just changing my mind. I don't think it beats Resistance. You know what? No, I am moving it. Looking back at it, Wrecked, I'm not sure if I enjoyed it as much. Like, looking back, like, there was loads of cool things in it, don't get me wrong, but, like, this is actually crazy to me. I feel like it beats Mega, which means Wrecked was my second least favourite. I just realised. That's interesting. Chapter 2, Season 6. Again, the most hated season of all time. I loved it. Season 6, better than these seasons for me. You know what? I'm going to change Wrecked and this season around. I feel like it was better than Vibin. Season 6, I'm probably going to put it here. I don't think it was better than Season 4. Chapter 5, Season 2, best season of the chapter. This season had so many updates in it. The only problem was when they removed the Greek items. That was the only problem. Apart from that, it would have been an S tier. We had so many updates in it. It started off amazing. The map changes, the mythics. I thought the items were amazing. We got the Midas update. After a week, Midas came back. The huge Floor's Lava LTM, which was so fun, by the way. That was all so amazing. Like, Floor's Lava was so damn hard, but it was so fun. Just like Chapter 1, it had the same vibes, right? And then a week later, we got the Chains of Hades. We got a really big Star Wars update, which they failed a bit with Battle Royale. For sure. I guess that was another problem of mine. They really missed the marker there with Darth Vader only being in one spot in like this tiny island, not even being marked, only one lightsaber. But the airbending mythics, they were really crazy. I didn't know who like the avatar was. I thought the avatar was actually going to be those blue people. So I'm a bit disappointed with that or whatever, but apparently it was some sort of anime. I feel like over Season X for sure. I feel like this is it. I feel like this is it. Chapter 6 Season 1 so far is actually my favourite season of all time. That is insane to me. This season right now, I'm honestly like, epic. Please continue with the insane updates, please. I think I am happy with this ranking, guys. So anyway, this was me ranking every single Fortnite season from my least favorite to my most favorite. And yeah, sorry Remix, but like, what the hell happened there? Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know what you think of my ranking in the comments. I might change some things in the future, but we've had five whole chapters now of Fortnite, 33 or 34 seasons. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.